Make me wish I was back in the cell. I was like, Daddy, can you just U-turn, drop me back?
We're going to be talking about the first time that we got into trouble in school. So, Brandon, can you remember the first time you got in trouble in school? And when I mean trouble, I mean trouble in caps. Not small trouble, I mean like trouble. Like, shit, trouble. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But trouble in, you see, right, that's why at a young age, right, primary school, right, trouble in caps, right, how big of a trouble is that? You know, like at primary school, right, it's the smallest thing is, like, you know, like calling your parents on the first day of school, right, it's like, to you, it's like caps already. It's like big, huge caps already.
I mean that you're put in a situation you have to call your parents on the first day.
Yeah, that's why. On the very first day of primary school, I remember this. When my parents whoop me, right? They were like, on the very first day, I can't believe I got a warning letter on my very first day of school. The teacher wrote down there, and for the most serious reason, I threw my desk mate's pencil box right out the window from the second floor. I was like, not thinking back, that wasn't a very smart thing, but it was for a good reason.
Why?
I didn't bring my pencil box with me, right? Because it's on the first day, you forget things. Then I asked him for a pencil. He said no. Then I was like, okay, since you don't let me pencil, I don't have pencil, you also don't have pencil. Goodbye. Yeah.
The pencil mafia.
The pencil mafia.
If I can't enjoy I understand the joy of writing, you can't enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, let us not write notes together.
Yeah. Even though we can barely spell. I don't care.
Yeah. No way. But I see, that's not trouble in caps. Now you think back on it, it's just like,
that's trouble
warning
in
letter.
Lowercase. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're talking about trouble, right? There was a time in primary school, right, that the police was called.
Oh.
The police was called.
Like police was called.
Like real trouble. That was like the first time it was like, damn. Like, whoa. To the point that after that, right, my school, right, was banned. I'm St. Gabe's Primary. All St. Gabe's Primary, right, was banned from wearing the uniform, right, and going to the nearest, the popular bookstore nearest to our school.
Wow.
You were banned,
because of you. Everyone else that wants to buy files, that wants to buy rulers after school.
They have to take off their school uniform. Go in half naked.
Go in half naked. Yeah. You, the uniform. You can't go out. The guy with no pants, you can go in.
Makes no sense. But that's why. But honestly, like I said, I don't get how it escalated to so big, because honestly, right, all I did, right, I don't know why, what came over me, but me and my two friends, right, we just went to the popular bookstore. We decided today is a good day to like steal some pens from G2 pen, not just any pen, G2 pen from popular bookstore. Yeah, that bottle was expensive at $2.20, I think.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's still expensive now.
Yeah. Now it's about $3, I think. Oh, crazy. But that's why I said we stole about like, I think each of us about like 10, 15. So we stole about like 30 plus G2 pens. Like
you buy a pencil case with all of the pens.
Yeah.
You steal the pencil case? Never.
No, we didn't take that far. Primary school, we aren't good at planning yet.
Yeah, that's why you look suspicious holding 15 G2 walking out.
Yeah. Hey, your pocket looks a little bit heavy. Looks like there's a lot of things inside. What's inside?
What color is the St. Gabe's pens?
Blue. It's a standard,
uniform. Yeah. So I thought if it's white, right? Then it's like, how come you got like ink over?
Yeah. How come, what's that blue thing? But that's why I said, that was the first time that it really, like, trouble, to the point where, like, you know, when the police came, right? Like when the police, I don't know why the shop clerk didn't give us chance. Honestly, he just spends, come on. It's like popular bookstore. Like, hey, have some mercy, man. Forgiveness. But then he didn't. He called police. Then there was this, one of the police was a bit, more new. So that when he came, right, he was asking his other colleague, hey, should we handcuff them? Then I was just like, I was like, huh? I was like, we gonna have handcuffs? Then after that, the other police was like, what are you talking about? They're only 12 years old. Why we still pen? It's not like they will run away. It was like 12 years old. Then I was just like, yeah, come on. Handcuff us for pen? I was just like, did we rob someone?
Yeah, this is always like that. One new guy on the job. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna take this damn seriously.
Yeah, why young? Like, yes, put him against the wall, must pat him down.
Yeah. Yeah, regardless of age, a criminal is a criminal.
Yeah. We don't care. You are a criminal now.
Yeah.
But like I said, honestly, Yeah, it was pretty. Honestly, it was quite fun. As in, like, honestly, it was an experience. Whoa. I'm not saying that. Like I said, going to the police station was, Kopitiam. When at the police station, right, at the holding cell, right, it was all the juveniles together. So it's like all under 15, those like petty crimes. Like, and then it's like, it was quite fun. Like, everybody came in and said, what do you do? What do you do? Oh, I stole pen. Oh my gosh. I stole 7-Up bottle from my mini mart.
After
that, so that wasn't scary at all. Honestly, I tell you, that when that's how you get to really deep shit, right? Is when they tell you it's time to call your parents. Then you're just like, oh my god, is there anyone else I can call?
The scariest feeling in the world is to call your parents. Right?
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, it's if you haven't reached puberty yet, you want your balls to drop? Yeah, just call your parents, your balls will drop.
You want a stress-filled situation to push you to your limits? This is it right there.
Yeah, this is it right here. How do your parents react?
Oh, I tell you.
With love.
Trust me. I think love was the last thing I felt. Tough love right there. I still remember they were supposed to go for a movie, and I remember the movie to this day, right? It was Passion of the Christ. You know, like the one where... Yeah, then I was just like,
it's not a good movie to go and watch first, and then how should I discipline my child?
Yeah, it's like, they got examples right there, man. They got examples right there.
Yeah, if Jesus went through all that, yeah, for you,
if Jesus can, you be like Jesus.
Yeah. So in the end, how did your parents? They whack you or like?
Oh, they beat the living shit out of me. Honestly, I don't know how I survived that day. Like honestly, and you know how you're in it for it, right? When one parent has to calm themselves down. You know?
Oh, yeah.
My you know, like usually it's like, let's say you're sometimes when you do like very like stupid things, then like both parents get angry, then they're both scolding you. But you know that things that shit really hit the fan already, right? When one parent, right, is so crazy angry, right, to the point that the other parent has to like prepare yourself. Like when I reached home, I remember when I reached home, right, my mom gave me a glass of milk. They say, drink first, sir. Then I was just like, this is for my
to strengthen your bones.
Because after this, you know, there'll probably be some bones broken. With all this glass of milk, get ready for it. Like, you can feel it, you know, when in the car home, right, you just feel like the steam. You just know, like, please, I should not say anything more to make this situation worse. You're just waiting down there. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, can imagine, man. I think I'll be so scared. Just like, be locked up in the thing. But it's like you're a bunch of war veterans inside the jail cell. Then they're all exchanging war stories.
Yeah. It was really very funny. Like everybody in the cell, and they like honestly the police, they know lah. This is all like everybody's just young and stupid.
Yeah,
so it's like they even gave us like fried rice for dinner. Then like they asked whether you want chrysanthemum tea or lemon barley. Like you from yours. Then I was like, then everybody was like, yeah, I want your lemon barley. Then like, everybody was like, I feel like it was like a mini excursion lah. But then you can tell when the parents come and pick them, all the kids' face just change. They just know, the excursion is over.
Excursion is over. How long do you stay inside the cell? Or, was it a cell or a holding area or?
It's like a holding cell. Yeah, it's like the door has bars and but it's just like a big room with like literally like 10 or like 15 kids inside. Yeah. But I was inside for the longest because my inspector, right, I don't know why was he thinking I think he just wanted to instill fear within us. So it's like, halfway interviewing us, he was like, my boss called me to drink turtle soup with him. You go back inside the cell and wait some more. But honestly, we weren't scared. We were just like, we can talk with our friends some more. We met new friends.
Turtle soup, okay.
Yeah. But then after that, when my dad came, because usually in this case, right, your parents are already, the moment I call them in the first hour, right, they're already waiting outside the police station already. I didn't think that far. Like, 12 hours of anger building up, you know?
We had to wait for 12 hours just to process you to get out. Or
No, so they have to interview me finish. Right? So the process is this: they have to interview you finish. Then after that, once the interview is done, then after that they can process you. Then after that, your family members or your can bail you out or like can take you home lah. So then after that, so that's why they didn't interview me finish, right? So they couldn't take me out. To the point, right? My dad was so angry, right? I know I was in for it, right? When he came, right? He didn't just scold me, you know. He didn't scold me first. He scolded the police officer. He was like, "You don't think you are FBI? They're only 12 years old. For what? You all keep them for 12 hours?" Then I was just like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "Oh no!" Like, if he's scolding the police officer, wow.
Yeah, he's not just angry at you. He's angry at the situation. He's angry at the time spent on this. Then the ride home, was it enjoyable?
No. The ride home made me wish I was back in the cell. I was like, Daddy, can you just U-turn, drop me back? And let me stay there for a while longer. Maybe you sleep first, tomorrow you wake up, you feel better, you come and fetch me.
Oh man, I can't imagine, man, being home.
Honestly, that's the worst. Then after, to the point that, like I said, after that, the school, I go counseling. Then after that, they ban like anybody wearing the uniform to go back. Then, like, I don't know whether I don't think they do this nowadays, but they publicly shame. Like, I wouldn't say shame lah. They publicly announce like, we have 3 boys yesterday who stole from like last time in secondary school they always announce when someone
they have to announce to make it a point. Yeah, to let the public
make it a
know.
point that we are taking disciplinary actions. Then like, please do not do this. It's, you are representing our school. Then you don't do this especially in school uniform. You're doing this kind of thing. It's the same thing. I don't know whether they do this now though, honestly. Yeah, but in the past,
I'm quite sure they still do it now. Yeah, I'm quite sure they still do it now. Yeah, but then also it's like whenever this type of situation happens in school, right? Then you can hear everyone in the courtyard. They're all murmuring with each other in the foyer. Like,
yeah. Hey, I wasn't that notorious yet. They were like, who is it? Who? Was it like, who?
Yeah, I think he was Brendan. But I think I saw him, he got a lot of G2 all of a sudden.
He tried to sell me some G2 pants.
Is there a reason? Does your school have a tuck shop or no?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but it was like, I think it's like a few cents more expensive than the popular, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Okay, it's interesting. So your working crashing down because of G2. And then,
yeah. Honestly, the interesting thing you have to know, right? Honestly, right, when my father was beating the shit out of me, right, is that my father works in a printing industry. So his office, right, has a wall of pen and marker for free. It's like literally a wall, right, of like pens and markers, right? Then when I go to the office, right, he tells me that just take any pen you want, how many you want. There's like literally like hundreds of pens and markers. Because last time in the printing they have to like do a lot of freehand. Right. He's like, hey, you come to my office, you don't take G2 pen. You go to and then you want to go Popular and steal. What is wrong with your brain? Then I was just like, wow, actually true. What was I thinking?
I didn't say I'm the smartest.
It wasn't a perfect crime.
It wasn't a perfect crime. Yeah, if I was as smart as in every situation, right? Yeah, I'd be getting away with it. You wouldn't even know about the situation.
No. So I say that's really my biggest like trouble. So, like, if he's scolding the police officer, wow.
Yeah, he's not just angry at you. He's angry at the situation. He's angry at the time spent on this. Then the ride home, was it enjoyable?
No. The ride home made me wish I was back in the cell. I was like, Daddy, can you just U-turn, drop me back? And let me stay there for a while longer. Maybe you sleep first, tomorrow you wake up, you feel better, you come and fetch me.
Oh man, I can't imagine, man, being home.
Honestly, that's the worst. Then after, to the point that, like I said, after that, the school, I go counseling. Then after that, they ban like anybody wearing the uniform to go back. Then, like, I don't know whether I don't think they do this nowadays, but they publicly shame. Like, I wouldn't say shame lah. They publicly announce like, we have 3 boys yesterday who stole from like last time in secondary school they always announce when someone
they have to announce to make it a point. Yeah, to let the public know.
Make it a point that we are taking disciplinary actions. Then like, please do not do this. It's, you are representing our school. Then you don't do this especially in school uniform. You're doing this kind of thing. It's the same thing. I don't know whether they do this now though, honestly. But in the past,
I'm quite sure they still do it now. Yeah, I'm quite sure they still do it now. Yeah, but then also it's like whenever this type of situation happens in school, right? Then you can hear everyone in the courtyard. They're all murmuring with each other in the foyer. Like,
yeah. Hey, I wasn't that notorious yet. They were like, who is it? Who? Who?
Yeah, I think he was Brendan. That day I saw him, he got a lot of G2 all of a sudden.
He tried to sell me some G2 pens.
Is there a reason? Does your school have a tuck shop or no?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
but
it was like, I think it's like a few cents more expensive than the Popular, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Okay, it's interesting. So your work came crashing down because of G2. And then,
honestly, the interesting thing you have to know, right? Honestly, right, when my father was beating the shit out of me, right, is that my father works in a printing industry. So his office, right, has a wall of pen and marker for free. It's like literally a wall, right, of like pens and markers, right? Then when I go to the office, right, he tells me that just take any pen you want, how many you want. There's like literally like hundreds of pens and markers. Because last time in the printing, they have to like do a lot of freehand. Right. He's like, hey, you come to my office, you don't take G2 pen. You go to and then you want to go Popular and steal. What is wrong with your brain? Then I was just like, wow, actually true. What was I thinking?
I didn't say I'm the smartest.
It wasn't a perfect crime.
It wasn't a perfect crime. Yeah, if I was as smart as in every situation, right? Yeah, I'd be getting away with it. You wouldn't even know about the situation.
No. So I say that's really my biggest like trouble.
Getting whacked by our parents still biggest fear in life. Yeah,
really biggest fear. Honestly, don't know how parents they can think of like new ways to instill fear in their kids.
Yeah. And I got whacked by a lot of things when growing up. Like different types of never belt though. Never belt.
I think I got it once. I think I got it once. Cause I think it was the point where like I broke the cane right in front of my parents. I think my dad, he asked me to take the cane. Then I was like so angry. I took the cane, I broke it right in front of him. I thought I was like, whoa, and this is my gangster moment. I think that's why he took out the belt. Then he's like, oh, my gangster moment over.
You try to break this belt,
They come in. I think that was like the beating of my life. I think I remember that one. Yeah.
You never had worse? Story for another time.
That's a different story. Let's save that. That's really a different timing.